Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Mario on your TL, and I'm going to tell you now. It's the 2024 NBA Epitome Game Series, where I pick out one game from each team from the last regular season. I am putting the spotlight on the biggest weakness of the 14 teams that missed the playoffs and the biggest strength of the 16 playoff teams from the regular season. This installment features the San Antonio Spurs. The rebuild in Bexar County continued as the Spurs had back-to-back 60-loss seasons for the first time in franchise history, despite Rookie of the Year center Victor Wembanyama on the team. Wemby improved the woeful defense of 2023. His presence did not prevent the Spurs from being a bottom-5 offense. The epitome game for the Spurs came at Oklahoma City in November during the in-season tournament. Most remember Detroit's record-breaking 28-game losing streak, but San Antonio was stacking L's during the same portion of the season, in large part due to an offense that did little to threaten defenses. For a while, San Antonio's starting backcourt was Jeremy Sochan and Devin Vassell, and that led to issues just getting into an offense, period. As you see here, Sochan tries to get downhill, turns the ball over. That was one of 25 turnovers that the San Antonio Spurs had in this game in Oklahoma City. Now, the thing with the Spurs is they actually had the fewest isolation possessions in the entire league. And Victor Wembanyama, a good isolation player, but you see here, tried the left to right crossover. All it led to was a live ball turnover. They don't draw fouls, and they lack isolation players, and that puts pressure on the isolation players that they do have, and you see mistakes being made. This game was competitive for most of the first half, but the Spurs were on the wrong end of a 13-0 run to end the second quarter, so they open up the second half trying to post Wemby. He's got a foot advantage over the other power forward, Jalen Williams, but he can't draw a foul. He can't score. That's a part of Wemby's game that needs to be better next year, posting up. And just to drill the point home, got Jeremy Sochan, tries to drive, gets blocked by Cason Wallace. The Spurs just did not have the players who stressed defenses out and drew fouls, and as a result, it hamstrung their entire offense. The Spurs made a season-low 6 free throws in this game. Victor Wembanyama was the only player on the team that averaged more than 3.2 free throw attempts per game, but at Oklahoma City, he missed 11 of 15 shots while being held without a trip to the line. For the season, only 2 teams had a lower free throw attempt rate than San Antonio. This offseason saw the Spurs add veterans Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes to the roster, as well as add national champion guard Stephon Castle with the 4th pick in the draft out of Connecticut. But it's all about seeing how big Wembanyama's second-year leap is for the Spurs next season, as he's still the only player on the team who can get to the free throw line at a respectable rate. Stay tuned for the next installment of the 2024 NBA Epitome Game Series featuring the Toronto Raptors.